No, this is not my plate. I don't eat this much, but this is my boyfriend's plate. Give me a spoon. What'd you give me this little bitty rinky-dink spoon for? This is how I was taught to eat it, with a cracker and your favorite hot sauce. Start off with a little bacon grease and half a stick of butter over medium heat. Half a cup of flour. We're making our roux. Continue to do this until it turns a nice peanut butter color. Okay, once it starts to get this really nice color, you gotta keep stirring the whole time because you don't want it to burn. If it burns, throw it out, start over. Go ahead and add in your onion. I'm doing a whole onion. Some people do half. 3 stalks of celery. Most people add green bell pepper, but I don't like green bell pepper, so I use yellow, orange, and red. Then mince some garlic. I like to use about 5 or 6 cloves. After you saute this for about 5 minutes, then add in your garlic. That smells really good. After your veggies have softened a bit, then you can add some fish stock or chicken stock or some chicken bouillon and water, which is what we're gonna do. Some Creole seasoning. I like Tony's, and a lot of people use fresh tomatoes, but we're gonna use just some diced tomatoes. Then gradually pour in your water. We're gonna cover it and allow this to simmer, stirring occasionally for about 20 minutes, and we're gonna make our rice. It's about that time. Cheers. Remember to stir it because you don't want it to stick to the bottom. Give it a little taste test to determine if you need any more seasoning. That's pretty good, but I am gonna add a little bit more garlic. If it's too thick, add a little bit more broth or water. You almost let me forget the black pepper. Is it salt or pepper? Remember, however much rice you make, just double the liquid. As usual, we're gonna add a little bit of butter, a little bit of EVOO, some garlic, chicken bouillon, and a little bit of Tony's. Usually we would use our leftover crawfish tails from a crawfish boil and fresh shrimp, or not cooked shrimp, but I'm working with what I got in the kitchen, okay? So add your crawfish meat in. I don't waste anything. So when I determined what I was gonna cook this evening, I looked in my freezer and I saw that I had shrimp and crawfish, and that's how I decided to make etouffee. Since these shrimp are already cooked, we're gonna wait to add them. Being an 8th generation Texan, Louisiana and all the Cajun food, Mexico, all the Tex-Mex food has really influenced the way that my family learned to cook. Before I forget, I really want to thank y'all. I am almost at 500,000 followers. We're gonna add our shrimp. This is frozen, it's fine. I've already taste tested it like, I don't know, 30 times. My grandmother would be so proud. And my grandfather, they lived in Houston, so they didn't have a really large backyard, but he would grow peppers all in his backyard. And he used to make his own pepper sauce, and it would sit at the table. And he's the one that introduced me to chili piquins, which I love. And voila,